Right, it is the middle of May, so let's have a little walk around our garden. So we have early summer flowers coming out, and then this is my favourite bit. We have lilac beginning to come out. This is the middle of May, so it's just beginning to come out and it smells gorgeous. Oh, it's gorgeous. That's the lilac. Sits on the end of the shed, next to the house that's next door. Our house. Some lovely flowers just appearing. We actually have some blossom now on our rowan tree. It might not be a rowan tree, I think that's a hawthorn actually. This is our pond. I just laugh at the pond. Oh, there's a duck under the tree. It's meant to be a pond. We've never lined it, but it kind of serves as a barrier to stop the water coming down the garden into the house, as it has done in the past. Look through the conister to the jungle of our garden, and this is rhubarb. The first flush of rhubarb is about ready for me to pick now. I won't pick all of it, I don't have enough room in the freezer for all of it. It's our old bed waiting to be burnt. There's a tree and a view across next door's garden. Oh, and there's Barley. Hey Barley, what you doing, eh? What you doing, boy? We have several compost heaps in our garden, and this is where the chickens used to be. The hens used to be in here. We're currently using it to dry out some wood before we chop it up, ready for the winter. We have various conifers at the back. There's some gooseberry bushes. It really is a jungle at the back of it. I did say it's not a particularly tidy garden. So we're looking back down now. Oh, it's not very even either for walking. So we used to have raised beds in this particular area. It's a beautiful colour, that one, isn't it? This is a rowan, this one here. Finally getting some blossom on it. We are ducking and diving. Da, 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 da. So this is our flower border. Don't look too closely, it needs a lot of weeding. Obviously we've a full-time job and part-time job and lots of voluntary roles that we've taken on. Don't really have a lot of time to do the garden. That's elephant ears. I quite like that. We have a small patch of bluebells right here, and they are bluebells as opposed to harebells. These are bluebells. Now we're at the top of the garden, and there is, I don't know what these two cats are doing, they're facing off against each other. I'm sure there's going to be a fight soon. And at the top of the garden in this bit we have our apple tree just beginning to blossom. Look at that. Beautiful blossom there. And this little area here is where it was where all our hens lie sleeping. So under each one of those plants is one of our hens that sadly passed away, but they get a plant. This is an amazing laurel bush. It is massive, absolutely ginormous. This is the back of the hen house where they have their little extended run. And this is the See, they've got a rocking chair, their own flowers. They're sorted in there. I keep them fenced in because this garden's quite open, and we do have badgers and foxes and that sort of thing. And oh god, the tree just bashed me on the head. I don't really want them to get gotten. They are in their summer house at the end of the garden. I say they, I've only got one at the moment. There's Dottie, she's gone to bed now. She'll be asleep in a minute. And then we have these bushes in front of there. We've got some beautiful trees trying to hide next door's shed. And it is beautiful. It's nice to see the colour coming out. Even though there are thousands and thousands of weeds to get sorted out. That's a beautiful plant there, as is that orange one. This tree here, we didn't plant that one. The birds planted it for us. But it's beautiful nonetheless. This is a bit of a messy patch, this bit here. That is just such a gorgeous colour, isn't it? Isn't that just beautiful? Stunning. Absolutely amazing colours of that. And we've got some broom. It's broom, it's not gorse. There's holly bush in there. There's rose tree. This rose tree here, believe it or not, this rose tree. This beautiful rose tree here. Very, very deep purple roses on that. It's absolutely amazing when it comes out. Like I said, a bit of a jungle. Back at the top. This here is our old shed. There's a cat igloo in there because there's a wild cat that comes and lives with us sometimes. So we're running back down towards the house. This little shed is where we normally have our logs, the dry logs in there. We really want to take that useless thing out. There's my car, there's our old fan. I have witches and goblins in our garden, and dragons. Oh, and a rat. There's Fozzie, that's the car you normally see us about in. It's Martin's car. Here's some more. Here's another goblin. All sorts. This is meant to be a rockery, this area, and got a bit overgrown. That's looking back to our house now. Our house is only the first half. It stops there, that's next doors. We actually do have quite a big garden considering we have an incredibly small house. This is the front garden. That's our cherry tree. It's actually finally got blossom on it. Beginning to go off now. There we have a nice front garden surrounded. But, oh, some more bluebells. This rhododendron here is called Happy, and Martin's gran brought us that on our wedding day. She wasn't there because she was in her 90s already, and well, we went out and bought it, but it's called Happy, and it just reminds us of Martin's gran, who was a lovely lady, and of course 18 years on, and we are still happy. Just going to walk down the drive because we actually have there's lots of birds that live in this bush. When we moved in, it was about 12 foot tall, and we've chopped it down. It needs trimming. There's a lot of work needs doing. I need to bring the things back because at the bottom we actually have some pots here, but I need to get those out and sort those out. So this odd bit of area at the front is also part of our garden, and well, I used to put different things in these pots every year and cheer it up, so this is what you see when you come down the road. I've not done it for a while. So that is a very, very quick walk round our garden during May. I've got a lot of work to do, haven't I? Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.